Hi everyone, and welcome to Crypto News, the Crypto News channel. Get ready for the latest news on the high-stakes world of cryptocurrency. From a criminal trial to a massive lawsuit, we've got all the updates you need. Plus, don't miss the shocking revelations about Logan Paul's NFT venture and the drama at an NFT marketplace. And that's not all. We'll also be covering a major fundraising effort by a blockchain gaming platform. Stay tuned for all the updates. Let's start with the latest update on the ongoing FTX fraud case. If you've been following along, you'll know that Sam Bankman-Fried, the former CEO of the now bankrupt crypto exchange platform, has officially pleaded not guilty to criminal charges of fraud and conspiracy. But before we dive into the details of today's hearing, let's quickly review what's happened so far. FTX was once one of the biggest and most well-known crypto exchanges in the world, but it has now been hit with charges of fraud and money laundering. Prosecutors allege that Bankman-Fried used customer assets from the exchange to fund bets through hedge fund Alameda Research. His co-founders Gary Wang and Caroline Ellison have already pleaded guilty to the charges. Now, Bankman-Fried has pleaded not guilty before United States District Judge Lewis Kaplan of Manhattan. A trial date has been set for October 2nd, 2023, and if convicted, Bankman-Fried faces up to 115 years in prison. It's worth noting that Bankman-Fried's not guilty plea can be changed at a later date if he decides to do so. This case has definitely been one of the biggest scandals in the crypto industry, and it will be interesting to see how it plays out in the coming months. After the FTX case, let's talk about another fraud. A major lawsuit that has recently been filed by New York Attorney General Letitia James. James has sued Alex Mashinsky, the co-founder and former CEO of cryptocurrency lender Celsius Network, for allegedly defrauding investors, including more than 26,000 New Yorkers, out of billions of dollars worth of digital assets. According to James, Mashinsky repeatedly made false and misleading statements about the safety of Celsius in order to persuade investors to deposit their crypto on the platform. The AG also alleges that Mashinsky failed to register as a salesperson for Celsius and as a securities and commodities dealer, leading to investors losing their investments on the platform. In addition, James claims that Mashinsky claimed that Celsius made safe, low-risk investments and only lent assets to credible and reputable entities, when in reality the platform was exposing investors' assets to high-risk counterparties and strategies that often resulted in losses. The lawsuit seeks to ban Mashinsky from doing business or serving as a director or officer of any entity operating in New York, and also seeks to secure disgorgement of any proceeds derived from Mashinsky's unlawful conduct, as well as damages and restitution for investors. This is part of James' efforts to enforce New York laws in the crypto sector, following previous lawsuits against crypto lenders Nexo and BlockFi. It's important to note that Celsius has recently won claims over $4.2 billion worth of assets deposited in its earned accounts. We will continue to provide updates on this story. It's not over. Let's move on to Solana, a platform that has been making waves in the crypto space recently. As you may have heard, Solana has seen a significant rally over the past week, with a 40% surge in price. So what's behind this impressive growth? Well, one factor could be the recent launch of Bonk Inu, Bonk, a new meme coin that has taken the Solana blockchain by storm. But it's not just the popularity of Bonk that's driving Solana's success. The platform has also received a vote of confidence from none other than Ethereum co-founder Vitalik Buterin, who tweeted that Solana has a bright future and a dedicated developer community. But it's not just the endorsement of an industry giant that's contributing to Solana's rally. The platform's decentralized finance, DeFi, ecosystem has also continued to grow, with an increase in new and active monthly addresses despite the overall downturn in the crypto market. And let's not forget the success of Bonk Inu, which has seen its price increase due to token burnings, a marketing tactic similar to that employed by Binance. All of these factors have combined to make Solana a standout performer in the current market. And with a bright future ahead, it's definitely a platform worth keeping an eye on. But now, let's switch gears and take a look at the controversy surrounding Logan Paul and his NFT venture, Cryptozoo. As you may have heard, Paul has been accused of fraudulent activity and stealing millions of dollars through the business by investigative journalist Stephen Fundraising, also known as Coffeezilla. Fundraising made the allegations in a three-part series on a viewer-supported YouTube channel. Cryptozoo, which launched on Binance Smart Chain in 2021, allowed players to purchase eggs that hatched into hybrid animals. However, Fundraising alleges that Paul and his team did not spend $1 million on developing the game, but rather copied code from another project and claimed it as their own. Players have also claimed that they were unable to hatch their purchased eggs and that the game was never fully playable. In response to the allegations, Paul has threatened to sue Coffeezilla and accused the journalist of morphing from an investigator to a gossip channel. Paul admitted to having worked with individuals currently involved in criminal cases, but stated that they were removed from the project and that he and his manager made no money from it. Paul also claimed to have suffered significant losses, but promised to continue to build Cryptozoo and released a teaser indicating that it will be relaunched in 2023 or 2024. The credibility of the allegations against Paul and the future of Cryptozoo remain uncertain, but this story is certainly one to watch as it develops. Now, we'll be discussing the recent incident at Magic Eden, a Solana-based NFT marketplace. As some of you may have heard, Magic Eden recently experienced a bug that allowed unverified NFTs to be listed on the platform alongside genuine collections. This resulted in some users purchasing counterfeit NFTs without realizing it. However, the good news is that Magic Eden has confirmed that the issue has been resolved and they will be refunding all users who were affected by the bug. The platform stated that the issue was isolated to 25 fraudulent NFTs that were sold across 4 collections, but they are still checking to see if additional NFTs were affected. It's important to always do your research and verify the authenticity of NFTs before making a purchase, and it's reassuring to see that Magic Eden is taking steps to make things right for their affected users. Now we're talking about Animoca Brands, a Hong Kong-based blockchain gaming platform that plans to raise $1 billion in the first quarter of 2023 for its Web3 and Metaverse investment fund. Despite the current market decline and the FTX crash, Animoca Brands is determined to double down on its Web3 endeavors and support blockchain and metaverse startups. The company's chairman, Yat Shu, said that Animoca aims to complete the fundraising during Q1 2023 and has received a good amount of interest so far. This initiative comes just a couple of months after the FTX crash, which negatively impacted several of Animoca's portfolio firms. In the long term, Animoca Brands hopes to create an ecosystem of cryptocurrency organizations that work towards the advancement of Web3 and to establish digital property rights that are recognized in the legal system like physical property. The company received a $100 million investment from Temasek last year and has completed several fundraising rounds, including $360 million in 2022 and $75 million in July 2022. Animoca's Japanese subsidiary, Animoca Brands KK, also raised $45 million in August 2022 to strengthen the company's presence in Japan. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates on the world of cryptocurrency.